Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hypergamous Journey. My name is Denise, and thank you for stopping by. At this channel, we talk about dating advice for women who are 55 and older. I share my real life experiences, my thoughts, opinions, and also I do book reviews and movie reviews. So, my birthday was last week, and I went to a Chicago stepping class, and I had a good time. And afterwards, after you do the 2 hour class, you have what they call a social. So the social is really the party where you get to put to put to use what you've learned. So you get to practice the steps that you've learned. In Chicago, stepping originated out of Chicago. And so it's similar to the bop. It's similar to the hustle, but it's slower. And I grew up in New York, so I grew up hustling. Especially, it was popular in my teens and in my 20s, and I was a pretty good hustler. So, meaning the dance, meaning the dance. So anyway, last week I went to a Chicago stepping class, and I stayed for the social, the party. And my cousin introduced me to a gentleman who I thought had come to the social for her, but she said no, he came for me. She told him about me, and he wanted to meet me. So he was very friendly, and we've been talking to each other and finding out about each other. So it's only been a couple of days. So within about 2 days, now he calls me about twice a day. That's a bit much for me. Once a day, okay, or once every other day is okay, but twice a day is a bit much. I think today that would be considered love bombing, but he hasn't said I love you, thank God, because then I would just block him. I'm just joking, but yeah. So he calls quite a bit often, but I'm very clear that he's love bombing me, and that's okay because men have been doing that forever. But today, it has a name, a technical name called love bombing. Back in the day, we just say he calls a lot. He calls me a couple of times a day, and that shows interest, but let's just see how long that goes. And it usually lasts for, a couple of weeks or maybe a week or two, and then it's over. The love bombing. And he either continues to call, more regularly, but in a more normal fashion, or he stops calling at all, altogether. And that's okay with me, however he wants to do it, because the decision is with me whether or not I move forward with him or not. So, yeah. So, excuse me, I have to get my notes. So, about 2 days in, he asked for a picture. And some pictures were taken at the stepping class by my friend and my cousin, and so I haven't gotten those pictures back. Well, no, I take that back. My friend sent me 1 or 2 pictures, and she cropped herself out because I told her that he wanted a picture of me. And so she sent me a picture that we took together, and then she sent me one that she cropped herself out, and she said, send him this picture. So I said, okay. And as we talked, I don't send men pictures. I just don't. If we're not in a relationship, I'm not sending you any pictures. And good thing, because I've met men who've asked for pictures, and 2 or 3 weeks later, we're not even speaking to each other. And if I did that, ever since the internet got popular, and Apple did its iPhone and then the Android, whenever they came out and people started doing pictures and asking for pictures, there would be hundreds of men with pictures of me. So, I don't give pictures unless we're in a relationship. And then I don't even do that many. So this man asked me for a picture. Why he wants a picture of me and we just met is beyond me. I don't know exactly why he wants a picture of me, but I do know that men like to show their friends, possibly their family members, probably male family members, what the newest woman on the scene or women on the scene look like. And so he sent me a picture of himself, which I think is very like not attractive picture of him. He think he looks better in person. He was looking down. He was in his car. He was looking down. He had on sunglasses. I'm like, oh my God, it's just not a very flattering picture of him. So the purpose of this video is to say this. Don't give your picture to strange men and men you just meet. That's the bottom line. Just don't do it. It's like, why do we do that? And I think we're not 25-year-olds taking selfies and things of that nature. Or maybe you are, I don't know. But don't do it, because you have given your picture to these strange men. They haven't proven anything to you. They've inflated your ego by even asking for the photo, and they're just, showing it off to people that you don't even know, random men, friends, family. And it's sort of egotistical, I think, for, they stroke your ego with it. So they ask for a picture. They're stroking your ego. They already told you that you're beautiful or you're pretty or you're good looking for your age or whatever the heck they say to flatter us. And then they want a picture after they've said all of that for a couple of days. Then they want a picture. They got your picture. They're showing it to their friends. Don't give your picture. It's not even necessary. It's one less thing for you have to worry about. And if you don't care, then, do what you want. But I don't give out my pictures because I might meet the right man and I've given my picture or a couple of pictures to a random dude who doesn't even call me anymore. I can't even remember his name. He can't remember mine. But he might be friends with, cousins with the man who is the love of my life. And he's like, well, that's my woman. How'd you get her picture? So anyway, that's what I think. Keep your pictures to yourself. Share them with your girlfriends. Share them with your family members. But don't give your picture to a man you just met 3 days ago. Because that's about the average time that they communicate with you before they say, send me a picture. You've only known them for 3 days and they're asking for, send me a picture. Before you know it, there's another video. You're taking nude selfies and stuff, or side profile of your behind, butt naked, just the bottom part, sending him that. I don't know, I'm just saying. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, share, like, subscribe, click on the notification bell so you'll be notified, and I will see you in the next video.